Well, hey everybody, it's Grady here at Uncle Sweetie's Model Works. Welcome back. Today is going to be a stash peek video slash eh, group build. I'm going to keep you in suspense. It's going to be my logic of how I got to my next build choice. All right, so here we go. I decided for the time being, I will stay motivated if I am in a group build and have a deadline and kind of have a little accountability to build. I really enjoyed the last build, the box stock group build with the Fallout shelter, and I had a lot of fun, learned a lot, and I want to keep going. I struggle a lot of times with self motivation, so I'm going to jump into another group build. My second kit will also be a group build with a deadline and a quick one. Um, so I'm going to get into the psychedelic group build with 60s rule and everybody else that's doing that. I will do a formal entry video soon. I started looking through my collection, and you can see some of it over my shoulder here. What you see, actually, I don't think you can even see all of what's in that wall. That wall, floor to ceiling, is about 250 kits, and that wall is about half. So, started looking through 60s kits, and the wall is somewhat organized. I've been picking and pulling and stuff like that, and adding and stash add, so it's not as organized as it was. But I do have, like, say, there's a section for pickup trucks, and there's a section for passenger cars, and there's a section for racing. Well, then all of it is sub-organized into years, if possible. So, yes, I have a section that is 60s passenger cars. I have a section that is 60s pickup trucks. So, I went in, I started looking through all of my stuff. And the 60s muscle cars, I'm feeling a certain way. The 60s muscle cars weren't really tripping my trigger like the Camaros and the Firebirds and this and that and the other thing. The Plymouth GTXs. I've got plenty of all of those things, but I wasn't feeling it. After my stash peak with the 86 Monte Carlo and pulling out that donk and then doing the stash peak on those and going over that, I really want to build one of those. But I do not want to build one of those at my current skill level. Another one of my problems. So I go through the 60s cars, and there are some that trip my trigger, but that I do not want to build right now because I do not want to. I want them at a better quality than the skills that I have right now. I'm not like old Mr. Inman over there at Model Car Videos. I don't collect for the sake of collecting. I collect because I want to build every single one of those kits. So I don't have duplicates of kits by design. I have duplicates of some kits by accident, by accidentally buying something that I forgot I had, by buying 10 at a time and getting very common kits in some of those lots. So if I have a kit and I have one of those kits and I want to build it and I want it to be good quality, I'm not going to build it right now. Anyway, carrying on. Looking through the 60s stuff, didn't really see anything that tripped my trigger, and then I got to this kit. Revell Foose 65 Chevy Impala. I'm like, ooh, that's cool. But I'm not feeling it completely, and also it's one of those kits. You'll see the Foose I have a disease. I have a problem. Because I am a collector to a certain extent, but I'm not a collector for the sake of collecting. So I have the Foose 65 Chevy Impala. I don't know if you can see them in the background or not, but if I like a series, like say you saw the Donk series, I have them all except for one. Uh, the Foose series, I have them all except for one. So this one caught my eye, but no, I'm not really. And let me say right here, one of the kits you see today will be my selection for the psychedelic 60s group build. Not this one. Okay, along with the donks, I was also feeling Impala. Or Lowrider. Yeah, lowriders, high rider, everything, everything. I love it all. I love it all. So, is that, yeah, Revell 65 Impala again. Lowrider magazine, Lowrider. It's purple. We're high up on the list here. We're 60s. We're Lowrider, which is kind of where my mood's at. And we're purple. We'll see. Yeah. That said, this stash peak came about because one of these tripped my trigger, and then I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm like, I literally have 4 completely unique versions of a 65 Chevy Impala. So we're doing the stash peak. All right, I have a big box Monogram, old school. So this is probably one of the original versions of this kit. See if I can get the, there's the glare off of there. It's just tricky angle. So this is the Monogram 65 Chevy Impala SS396. Also in purple. What do you know? I started opening these. Let's see, which one? The lowrider I just showed you is started, so that's not going to qualify. It's minorly started, so it could probably slide. It's just the engine, it's painted, and then like the chassis pan's painted. That's going to take some real care, though, because it was not taken care of by the previous owner or somebody that had it before. I did not open that kit when I got it, which I do now. If I buy a kit, especially if it's used, well, so far only if it's used, I open it when I get it, I inventory the kit, check the instructions, check the decals, make sure it's complete or as it was advertised and the way I ordered it and the way I paid for it, so I know if I pass it on, what I'm passing on, or what challenges I'm going to deal with. That kit, it's got really cool potential. You can't see in the box art, but it's got a whole sheet of panel decals for lowrider. Hood, top, deck lid, sides, everything. I don't think purple was a really good choice, or that shade of purple was a very good choice to put it over. Those decals have been, they've been physically abused. And I really hope I know some tricks to rescue them. Okay, so this is 65 Chevy Impala number 3. And that is a big box version. I don't know why they did big box versions. Okay, last one. 65 Chevy Lowrider. This is also Impala. This is a bigger box version. A little flashier than the last one. Gold rims, blah, blah, blah. This is factory sealed still. Yeah. So going through this, I'm like, okay, I've got 4. and listen to me. Suddenly I grew up 500 miles south. I've got 4. Oh my goodness. I've got 4 65 Chevy Impalas. I'm like, okay, well, while I'm looking to see if I have any more, let me see exactly how many Impalas I have of whatever year. 19. 19 unique Chevy Impala kits of years from what, 58, I think, was the oldest one I saw. Um, through the 60s, I probably may have some 70 Impalas. I'm not sure. I didn't see any particularly, but I've got a couple of the big, uh, like 3 kit boxes that I think may have an Impala or two in them. I don't even know how to do a stash peak with 19, so I'm probably going to have to figure out a way to separate that. And at the same time, I'm like, okay, lowriders. How many lowriders do I have? I just love the passion that goes into building custom cars. And so I probably have 20 lowrider kits as well. And you've seen 2 of them. I'd say another 4 or 5 at least are other years of Impalas. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out. One of these videos is going to be my official entry. It's going to be my entry into the 60s Rule group build, or the psychedelic 60s group build with, the 60s Rule channel. And I will put that video out soon. I'll official entry, quick unboxing, go through it, let you guys see what's in it. I feel like it's kind of unique. I've seen a lot of the entries so far, and I think I've got the only one that's going to be a lowrider. Go me. And by the way, just going to throw this out there, Minsky's Pizza is a local Kansas City chain that has some of the best pizza literally in the country, according to travel surveys. You see me in this shirt a lot, or a shirt a lot, from Minsky's, because that's where I work. And a lot of these videos are shot either before I go to work or when I come home from work. So there you go. A little bit about me. And as somebody commented on one of my videos, look, it's on the screen. Yeah. Cool trikes, you crazy bastard. Yes. Yes, I am. Hit the like button. Give me a subscription if you haven't subscribed. I don't care about that notification bell. You guys know how to find the videos you want to watch. But yeah, leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me what you think about any of my craziness. But as always, keep learning, keep growing. Whatever your passion is, whatever your thing is, keep learning, keep growing. See ya.